Hello, welcome to Eva's Care, the Heart of Health. I'm your nurse, Eva Maria. On our last episode, we looked at wounds and how to manage them. On today's episode, we are going to look at ringworms. These are also known as tinea. It is a highly contagious skin infection that is caused by a fungus. Though the name is ringworms, it is caused by a fungus, not a worm. It derives its name ringworm from the ring-shaped scaly rash that it brings on the skin. It transmitted from individual to individual through skin contact or contact with an object that is infected or an animal or soil, if at all it has the ringworms. It is characterized by ring-shaped scales, itchy skin, baldness, and those are the characteristics we can look at. How do we know that this is specifically ringworms? We can tell just by looking and observing on the kind of rash. If at all it forms a ring-shaped rash that is raised on the skin and it is itchy, this is ringworms. Ringworms can be prevented, and this is the very most important step in the management of ringworms. They are managed locally by improving our personal hygiene. First of all, we need to start by taking a shower on a regular basis, say twice a day or even once a day. It is the very first step in the eradication of ringworms. Number 2, daily washing or regular washing of clothing. This can help eradicate ringworms. We also need to make sure that our beddings are washed and ironed. If we are living with someone having ringworms, we have to make sure that this person's clothes are washed separately and they are ironed before putting them on. We have to make sure that we treat our pets if at all they have ringworms. We have to make sure that we decontaminate all the objects around us if at all they're having ringworms. Even if we are not suspecting ringworms, decontamination is a very right practice to improve our health. Fungus lives on our skin daily, but growth of this fungus is escalated by wetness. We have to make sure that our bodies are dry. After taking a shower, you need to dry your body thoroughly so that you take away all the moisture that would increase the growth of the ringworms. Ringworms are hard to treat. Sometimes we treat ringworms and they seem to disappear, but again they come back after a while. This is a skin infection that can go in 2 days, that can disappear in 2 days, but its cure is not necessarily 2 days. If you're treating ringworms, you have to make sure that you go on with a treatment prescribed, or you can get this treatment over the counter. You don't necessarily need a prescription. If at all you identify that these are ringworms, you need to go on with this treatment for at least 6 weeks, and then you could say 6 to 12 weeks. If you go anything below that, the ringworms will disappear, but you will not have cured the ringworms. They will definitely reoccur and reoccur. So we need to eradicate these ringworms by treating them thoroughly with antifungals. We can take them orally, their gels, their creams, and then if at all the part of your body that is infected is your scalp, you have to make sure that you get antifungal shampoo. If possible, you can trim off your hair and you treat the ringworms, and then you get hair back with a fresh scalp that has no ringworms. Ringworms are common among the youth, and most especially the boys. Look out to your children. Look out to your siblings. They may be having ringworms somewhere on their skin, but because they have not yet got an itch, they may not tell. So let's all be vigilant and eradicate ringworms from our bodies. Thank you for tuning in and keeping on Eva's Care. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and follow. Until next time, bye-bye.